excited because I'm very excited. We've almost made it to Skardu and we're gonna go up to the mountains and extract some shilajit. So we're almost up here. You can see the mountains from the above. Guys, looks like we got lucky. We're climbing up the mountain right now. Look at these guys. They're actually carrying a steel rope. That thing, I lifted it. It's probably about 60 kg. These boys are carrying that rope. And they have told us there's some shilajit up there on top. So we're gonna go explore and hopefully we get lucky. Alright, hopefully the search has ended. We have been sitting here all day, as you know, and our boys are up there looking at it. So he's swinging from one side to another side. If you look at it up there, he's searching for shilajit right now. See if he can locate like in a tiny little spot. Once he locates, he's gonna station himself right there, and then he's gonna collect some shilajit. So he's gonna swing all through this valley, as you can see it, because we've been told by the expert that there will be some shilajit here, and it will be good quality. Hopefully, that's another thing as well. So let's see what happens.
Do you eat your shilajit yourself or you just promote it?
Man, of course I eat my own shilajit. I've been eating this shilajit for 7+ years. This is the top quality shilajit. With our brand, look how tiny you need. With other brands, you need like a whole spoonful or a teaspoon. With us, you need a tiny little piece. Look at that. Look at the size of that. You can see these boys are swinging up and down on these valleys to find the tiny bit of shilajit in the crack of mountains. It's not always a successful job, so a lot of the time they come down without anything. And this is some knowledge that has been taught to them through generations and generations. It's not all anyone can do it, and it's such a risky job at the same time as well. So that's what it looks like when you collect shilajit at 18,000 above sea level, because that's the highest grade shilajit. The low 11,000 will be not as pure, as potent. So once they bring the shilajit down, now we will know if it's iron grade, silver grade or gold grade. If it's not gold grade, we're not going to bring it to our filtration facilities. Now that we know if it's gold grade, that's when it will come to our filtration facilities. In the filtration facilities, it can take a couple of weeks before the product is 100% filtered. That's when we will bring it out to the sun and we keep it in the sun. Depending on the season, if it's nice and hot, it could take about 40 days. But if it's not hot, it's in winter, it could take up to even 3 months. But we will always sun dry our product. We will not use fire to speed up the process. Welcome to Magma Energy headquarters. This is where everything is done. Yeah. This is all the empty products here, and this is our green room. The green room is where the magic happens. This is like dust-proof room, so that no dust can come in here while we do the production. Just come through. At Magma Energy, we test each batch for heavy metals and E. coli. All our testing is done at source and also by some of our labs in Sydney, Australia. We also do our own testing of other brands in the warehouse to check for quality. And believe it or not, almost every one of these brands we test, they all have lab reports for their products. Yet the brand is selling shilajit that has not been purified properly, or it's even synthetic. If you haven't seen shilajit by now in a raw form, this is what shilajit looks like. While I'm so excited that everyone has access to shilajit, but I still worry for the heavy metal content, and I want to educate you a little bit on what shilajit looks like in its purified versions. So you got the color table here. With your colors, you can see if it's iron grade, silver grade or gold grade. Your iron grade will be about these light colors, and you can see your silver grade getting a bit darker, and your gold grade will be really dark tea brown sort of thing. Something you want to worry about is when you use shilajit, you got to make sure it's not cloudy. When you put it in water and dilute it, you got to make sure it's crystal clear. You can see your hand through it. It's not a cloudy version. If it's cloudy, don't use it. It's pretty straightforward. Before you start using shilajit, leave it in the water for a day or two to make sure there is no thick layer of dirt sitting at the bottom or anything at all. And if that is the case, just throw it away, as this brand is most likely faking their lab results. Another thing about shilajit that is getting very popular is the fulvic acid content, as some brand will claim to have like 60%, 75%, but in reality those are synthetic shilajit. And to find out, all you have to do is just Google how much fulvic acid is in shilajit, which is around 15 to 20% naturally, and you can see this in this study that's been done over this result.